5 November Charlie, 07.
Easy 8 November Charlie, roger. Jersey 1 out of Tango, runway 24, shadow 5, clear for takeoff, wind 200 degrees, gust 14, gust 22.
Clear for takeoff 24, Jersey 1 out of Tango, bye bye.
Easy 8 5 November Charlie, line up away, runway 24, shadow 7, intersection departure info.
Roger, line up and wait via 07, the 8 5 November Charlie. Runway 24, 062 for takeoff on standard 5 line.
Can 1847 behind EasyJet, line up away, runway 24, shadow 7 behind.
Right, EasyJet, clear line up behind 24, 07, can 1847. At update is scan up 311 approaching 24, share 5.
Scan up 311, roger, hold short.
Hold short.
Easy 8 5 November Charlie, runway 24, clear for takeoff, wind 21015, gust 21.
Set for takeoff 24, easy 8 5 November Charlie, have a good evening. Bye.
Bye.
Found you at last.
Hey, how you doing, Solo Hawk? Can you hear me?
United 947, runway 24, Sierra 6, clear for takeoff, wind 260 degrees, 18 knots.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24, Sierra 6, United 947.
Yeah man, you're quiet.
Hang on then. I'll just change some settings.
Alitalia 107, runway 18 left echo 6, clear for takeoff, the wind 250 degrees, 15, gust 22.
18 left, clear to the north and takeoff, Alitalia 107.
Is that any better? Testing, testing.
That's excellent.
Cool, cool. Thank you, man. I see you've changed from Thunderhawk to Solar Hawk.
Sierra 2, cross, runway 24.
Clear to cross runway 24, we are via Sierra 2, Saudi 930.
I've done something interesting, which is to use the 1000 Roads hack, which makes the road overlays on orthos more transparent. Not completely transparent, it just makes the roads look much more realistic, because you can see the ortho through them a bit more. It's a bit more variation in colour than just the grey blocks. Looks quite cool.
Looks good actually. Yes, I did. I had to change it.
Yeah, definitely better. You get shadows that are on the orthos going across the roads for free. Right then, we're heading north, back to Geneva. I like landing at Geneva from Annecy. It's a nice little trip, this one. I have to find another local airport, you know.
I'm getting my new PC thanks to you, lol.
Hey, yeah, blame it on me. when the wife asks.
Ha ha, I will LOL.
Nasty man on the internet made me buy a new PC.
Come over 395, line up await, runway 1 left echo 6.
I had to change the specs a bit.
Oh yeah, what did you change? Oh, a bit of bobbly air here. A bit of turbulence. It's alright, adds to the realism.
Kilo 1145, contact ground 121.705.
11705, kilo 1145.
Saturday 933, clear taxi gate, Sierra 9-4.
Fierce RGB gaming PC, Intel Core i7 8700 4.6 GHz, NVIDIA GTX 1666 GB, 16 GB 2666 MHz, 480 GB solid state drive, Windows 10 installed, Crusader 11357719. I could not afford the upper one.
Hey, no problem. Listen, that one is fantastic because as it's got an 8700 chip in it, it's got the correct, it'll have the correct motherboard for taking faster chips later, like the 8700K, which you could overclock, but at 4.6 gigahertz, that's going to be fine. And the GTX 1660 is a great card. It's a surprisingly agile card, that one. So you're gonna rock it. You're gonna think your X-Plane has been transformed, or VRFlightSim 2020, whichever you get. And you can add some memory as and when, can't you? That's a fantastic machine to start with, mate. And if you can afford it, all good to you.
Nice one, thanks dude, I couldn't have done it without your help.
It's no problem, man. It's good to buy the best that you can afford, basically. That's what it comes down to.
Airways 233, runway 18 left echo 6, clear for takeoff, winds 2603, 16.
Look at this fantastic cloud. Absolutely love it. What altitude?
I hope Amazon are delivering next week, LOL.
Yes, that's the only little fly in your ointment, isn't it? I think I might just go across the valley.
LOL.
We should try and work out that cooperative flight thing you can do. I've forgotten what it's called. You know, where you can go multiplayer and fly together. That'd be amazing. Either in the same cockpit or two planes. I think you have to have the same sceneries and aircraft.
Oh yes, that sounds cool.
Alright, let's begin to throttle back. There's a real layer of turbulent air here just below the cloud. I suppose that's not surprising. Ah, nice ploughed field down there.
My current Windows 10 PC ISA running FSX on minimums because that's all it can handle.
Yes, so you're basically going to have a fantastic time. I still get loading lag. Could you see there how my FPS had gone down to 20 while it was loading, and they'll creep back up again in a minute with a bit of luck. 20 is like the minimum before you get time compression, so you get chucked off on get chucked off on VRFlightSim if you go below 20.
Looks great though.
It does. I haven't really worked out why it's got texture loading lag. I might have to look into that at some point. Got 32 gigs of RAM, so it's just to do with how it's doing its caching, I suppose. That is beautiful. This is the Aerosphere Piper PA-28-161 Warrior 2, as opposed to the Just Flight version. And the reason is that the Just Flight version eats FPS for no good reason. There's a slight difference in the flight model in that this one feels like its top speed isn't as fast, it just feels like it hasn't got as much oomph. So I just imagine that I'm flying an older PA-28. They all date back to the 70s anyway. Yeah, they're a lovely little plane. And this is a great model.
Ryanair 16 Julius Papa, wind 250 degrees, 5 knots, runway 28, cleared, takeoff.
And in fact, it actually feels a bit more like...
I loved the C-47 you flew.
Yes, that was so cool. I'll get that out in a minute after I've landed. I have been for a couple of flights in a PA-28, and I have to say this little Aerosphere model feels closer to the actual thing than the Just Flight one. I don't know why. I think all that stupid pink internal furnishings of the Just Flight one doesn't help. Pink or blue inside. Right then, let's see if we can line up on this. This is live weather meter using Active Sky, so this overcast.
How have you been anyway?
Sky is what we'd experience. I'm alright, man. Just in self ISO like everyone else. Hashtag stay home because can't afford not to be, can we? Got to slow this shit down. But family all
classy.
Right then, let's start to lose some of this speed. We want to be coming in about 70 knots. Speed and altitude.
Jersey 1 Uniform Yankee, wind 250 degrees, 7 knots, runway 28, cleared land.
Throttling back. We hopefully get into the flaps region of our speed. Because I'm still losing height, we're not actually getting there yet. Come on, let me deploy flaps. Come on, come on, come on. Right, now. Here we go. Stage 1.
Good morning, Jersey 3, Golf Hotel, 6 miles.
Stage 2.
Remember, keep throttle to mid.
Stage 3, yes I will. I'll throttle back up. Now I've deployed 3 stages of flaps. There we are. Thank you, mate. 70 on the dot, look at that. Oh, just dropping below. What's our FPS doing? 27, we're all good. Wave at the buildings. A little bit low. Gonna throttle up a little bit. That's good. Got 3 on the Pappies, so let's just give it a little bit. I'm actually having to give it quite a lot of extra throttle with 3 stages of flaps. It's sort of floating in at the moment. Still, we're coming in at 70. I'm just going to tip the nose a little to get a little extra speed. Very, very floaty feeling with 3 stages of flaps. Little left rudder. And let's begin to bring the throttle back. Oh no! That's something. What the hell's that? What a timing windows. Okay, I made it down. That sounded like one of my sensors disconnected and put me outside the window. Oh my god, seriously. What timing? Doo-doo-doo. No!
LOL, I will try VR at some stage.
Yeah, one of my sensors disconnected then. Did you see it just chucked me outside the window? When computers hate you. Right then.
Yes, LOL, Bloomin' PC.
Yeah, typical. Everything was fine. Except my computer annoyance chip kicked in. Right then, let's have one of these fellas. That's Geneva, should be in my favourites.
They do fit them.
They definitely do. They go next to the obsolescence chip that makes it balk after the warranty runs out. What am I doing? What am I doing? I know, customize, there we go. I think, I can't remember which end's which, never mind.
True.
There we are. I'm going to set the weather to a different day in a minute as well.
Good morning, City Ireland 103,
Right.
5.3, fully established ILS.
See, I feel very low in the seat in this one.
Number 1 now, the wind 250 degrees.
Oh now.
Continue about copy number 1. Was there some discussion about mountain wave?
Sorry, say again?
Was there some
Let's
discussion
see where we are.
aircraft about a mountain wave report?
I'll call you back on that.
Just
Yeah, just
sorting out the weather.
There it is.
Indeed. Let's have the weather July last year. More innocent times. There we go. July 19th.
I love this plan.
I love this plane too. And back to normal. Right, I'll just change the weather. Something a little bit more conducive. There we go. Very nice. Let's have a look at the plane from the outside. Oh, now I can't hear any
External
engines.
startup.
I can't hear any engines. Let's just have a look at the sounds. There you go. Try that, and then craft interior. That's more like it. Oh, like it. Do you want to hear something?
Ha ha ha, now we are cooking.
Oh, that's nice.
Doesn't sound like a wasp radial.
No, this is just freeware. I wish they'd model it properly. Right then. Sit up in the seat. There we go.
Okay.
Look at all this stuff, man. Fasten seatbelts lights better be on, and the no smoking light. Let's put the cabin light on. Oh, the cabin light doesn't work. Anti-collision, radio on, instrument panel. Yeah, that does change the lights. You can't see it maybe, but I can. Fluorescent side light. Let's have
I've been
one of
in
those.
one of these.
No way, you lucky guy. De-icer, pitot heat, better have those on. Now what's this down here?
I was
That's our
13.
radio. Flying or just looking at it? Do you know what I like about this model though? They have taken photos of old dials and put those in.
I was in a club called Friends of the DC-3.
Friends of the DC-3, nice. I love this pneumatic flaps thing here. Let's put that down. Look. You've seen this writing here. Air pressure in accumulator may be checked by relieving pressure in the system by operation of flaps until hydraulic
yes,
pressure gauge
those
drops suddenly
sounds.
to the PSI. The last press indicated on gauge before sudden drop is the indicated air pressure in accumulator. Okay, that's nice and clear. Fill to this level with hydraulic fluid. Right then. Yeah, I mean the guys have done a pretty good job. Really good job, actually. What am I talking about?
I've got a 12-foot RC model of one of these.
That must be fun. Go down the park with that one. Right then. So if we... That's the handbrake down there, that little red thing. I'm still learning this aeroplane, as you can tell.
I
It's a
don't.
tail dragger. So, got to keep it in line till the back end lifts off. Whoa. Come on, there we go. That's the back end off. Oh, that's a weird feeling. She wants to go up straight away. Let's let her.
Nice and steady.
Yeah, well, it wasn't steady. I think the flight model's a bit balked. Do you see I went up like an air balloon? That's beautiful though, look at that.
Remember the throttle on banking.
Tell me about the throttle on banking.
Cause of the wing slip.
Ah, yeah. Tell you what, we're going to do a 180 here.
Tip stall.
Do you know, it's such an evocative aircraft, isn't it? It's fantastic.
They don't float very well.
Ah. Let's put that gear up. So I came out of the piper, I forgot we had a gear on
Gear
this
up.
one. Step on the brake to stop it spinning. Let me show you something I found the other day in this, it's amazing. Right, so press the little keyboard.
Wow, that looks great.
It does. Let's press the little keyboard thing, here we go. Now then, in a sec. Let's go and sit back in the cabin. There we go. We can look out the window. I think just this one here over the wing. Drop it down a bit. A little bit forward. Actually a little bit left maybe.
Oh wow, man.
How cool is that?
You lucky LOL.
Look at that, man. How cool is this aeroplane? Tell you what, she wants to climb.
It's great, isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic. Get used to this. This has such a sense of actually being in. Just look down through the fuselage into the cockpit. Look. Oh ho ho ho. It's going to do a quick 180. Okay.
Let me get a screen grab.
That one. Hitting that turbulent air again here.
Cheers, man.
No worries, mate. Let's go up to the engine. Different liveries on this as well. This weird chrome one, Well, not weird, but you know, it's like a bare metal one. Let's see if we can change the livery. What about that one? This is, I think, a US Air Force one. Yeah. And then, oops, what's this one? DC-3 Airways, that's a bit of fun. Yeah, it's a bit low res, isn't it? I might have to redo these. Bit of Photoshop wizardry, should get that low res pixelation sorted out. Let's get back in the cockpit.
Yup. Come off the throttle a bit.
Yes, good idea. Instead of dragging it across.
That's nice.
How about this? Oh, that's nice. Listen to that.
Flanging LOL.
Yeah, it is. I was going to say flanging, but I didn't think you'd know what it meant. It's a music processing term, or a guitarist term. Right, we've got to head over there.
Yes, it is. Phasing 2.
You guitarist or musician?
I was a composer.
Ah, good stuff.
Films etc.
Nice. I used to use Cubase and Reason a lot in my pre-kid days.
Me too. On the Atari.
Oh my god, Atari STE, awesome. That dates us, doesn't it? Let's sit up a little bit in this. Oh, there we go. Oh look, there's Mont Blanc through the clouds. Such a beautiful area, this.
Oh yes, now it's up to Cubase Pro 10.
Ridiculous. So good.
My site is solarphonics.com if you want to look.
I'll have a look. Cool. That looks so 50s, doesn't it? It's great. Right, now, over that hill is Annecy Airport.
I love the turbulence.
Yeah, it makes it much more realistic. Bit of flanging again.
You don't get that with P3D.
Yeah, I think it's just the sounds they've used on this. It must be they've combined two sound sources, and when they go into phase at certain speeds you get flanging.
Did you use two tracks together?
Did I? What do you mean?
OMYT God, I was just typing that. LOL. Two single records into one mixer.
Yes, oh, I see what you mean. I used to use everything through the computer.
Of the same track.
I never did that. What would that create? What is that, a production, post-production method?
I learned that T Chilton radio.
Oh, nice. There's the airfield down there. Can you see it? I think. Yeah, that's our little number.
Yes, got it.
Lima Foxtrot, Lima Papa. I wish that worked. Now landing a tail drag is very different. I'm going to have to take a run up for this one, so I've got to go all the way out there and turn and come in. So we're on a left-hand circuit.
You'd go through the roof, LOL.
That's where you stand on the roof and wing walk. Well, plane walk. Oh, look at that wing view. That's cool.
Love it. Will you be flying more now?
Oh yes. I think I'll fly this then, but more as well. That's a big bird. Definitely. Actually got a very nice feel to it once you're up. It took off far too easily and far too quickly. It felt like it
Yes,
just
it's great.
to... I might see how it does with the experimental flight model in Expo. Okay. Drop that back a little. Drop the old mixture back a little.
There are quite a few models out there.
I know, it's fantastic. There's so much to see and do. I still think I'm too high, too close. Oh, I might make that. Yeah, I'll make that. That compass works, love it. FPS loss, plus there's some loading going on in the background. We'll come back 15 seconds. This is getting out of the way before we try and land. itself up. There we go. Hey! Who's followed me? Sorry, I can't see who followed at the moment. But thank you very much. Okay, dropping back. Going too high, too fast. On yours too high. There we go. First stage of flaps. I think I'd rip them off if I was in real life. This isn't gonna work. Right, I've got to lose height, then hope.
You can do it.
Your faith in me is very touching.
Liner 23 uniform, Lima, line up runway 28.
That's a line up runway 28, runway 23 uniform.
Third stage of flaps. Should slow it down. Oh, come on, come on. It's such a fight. Okay, here we go.
Liner 23 uniform, Lima, wind 250, 7 knots, runway 28, clear takeoff.
First takeoff runway 28, come on, runway 23 uniform.
Whoa. Now, what's that sound? That sounds like I've stalled the engines. I have no idea what's going on.
762, wind 250
Bounce,
degrees, 8 knots,
bounce,
runway 28,
bounce,
clear land.
bounce, and the tail drop back. Come on. It's like being at war when you fly with me. I think I stalled the engines. I think that's what that sound was.
Is the gear down?
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's check it out from the outside. Oh my god! How funny is that? Awesome. Well, there you go. I just landed a plane with the wheels there.
Sorted LOL.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm putting that one down to experience. No wonder the alarm was going off. Oh, do you know what? I almost want to do that again, but put the gear down. Let's just see what happened when I hit the deck. Hang on a sec.
Classic LOL.
Yeah,
Ethiopian
absolutely.
504, are you ready for departure?
Ethiopian 504, report.
Ethiopian 504, roger, line up and wait, runway 28.
Line up and wait.
That is fantastic. There's the first bounce. Everything was going so well. Hang on. Oh, that way. There we go. Oh, you see I was coming in quite nicely. Just hit the deck. Oh, that's great.
Ethiopian
That actually looks quite cool.
250 degrees,
With the mountains in the background.
runway 28, clear takeoff. Bye-bye.
Let's take off from Ethiopian 504.
LMA. Oh.
That's so funny.
Stobart 41 Delta, wind 240 degrees, 7 knots, runway 28, cleared land.
If you look in here carefully, you can see people crapping themselves. Right then.
I was the one following.
Let's end that replay.
What's that funny smell LOL?
Exactly. Exactly. Right. The choice.
LOL. Ill contact flight seam bests.
Yeah, yeah. I think I think we need to get the FAA on board on that one. Right then, that's hilarious. So, which aircraft shall we have next? But not the TBM, because I was testing it this morning and the FPS is too low.
You've got to put that on YouTube.
Yeah, I think I might have to actually. I'll get that as a highlight later. That's awesome. Right then. In fact, I think I'm streaming on YouTube at the same time today.
Hee.
Ah, love it. Right, what's next? Oops. you want a little something fast? Like one of those?
Where is the webcam today?
Yeah, I'm glad it's not here. Just didn't set it up yet. I will do later. I thought I'd have a little me time before going public. Have you seen this one? This is supposed to be a very good free model. I haven't flown it much. Let me just start that one up. Where are we? Annecy now.
Ah, okay.
Gulfstream
Smooth.
G4SP. Triple X Exotic Fantasy. Double
That
X.
was a Ryanair landing.
That's so true. It's alright, we're handing out peanuts and wet wipes at the end, you'll be fine.
Wow, invisible.
Come on, Gulfstream G4, you better be worth it. If I crashed it,
That was better than a Ryanair landed as LOL.
Yes, smoother. I have to say.
My account used to be called Emil12345, but I created a new one as I forgot my password I used to follow you.
Ah, I see. I remember you, Emil12345. So, Exotic Fantasy then, let's talk about that. Day job?
LOL.
Who am I to tell people what they should call themselves? There should be some sort of new name for that sort of prejudice.
5 Kilo November,
Right then.
It's a Xbox name tag which I just continued on.
Ah, cool. It's cool, man. I'm only jazzing. Right. So, very different sort of cockpit now. I've flown this precisely once before. This is a free model. Look at it. I mean, everyone flies Zebo, of course, but this is a pretty cool model, if you ask me. Let's look at it from the outside. United States Marines. Don't like the look of that smoke coming out. That's not just...
Do you
that's
not
just
have a
Hitler.
subscribe button?
I should have a subscribe button. I think because you're subscribed, it disappeared because of that. Oh no, you're just followed, aren't you? I don't know. What's the answer to that?
Give me your oceanic details, your elapsed time to let us know.
This plane's a bit big for this runway, isn't it? Never mind. See how we do. Always very
Did you
twitchy
get
on
the
rudder.
host?
Requesting flight level 370, max flight level 370.
I did, thank you, mate.
Max decimal 77 and it's 31 minutes to Lasno.
I'll try to...
Oh, here we go. This is a bit of a challenge on this tiny little taxiway. Let's do it from the outside.
Are you from UK?
Indeed. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Slow that down a bit. Look at that. That's quite a cool little aeroplane. It's like a giant TVM. Let's get back inside. I can't steer it.
Same with me, I live in Newcastle.
Oh, nice one, man. Away. Right then.
On runway 22, flaps.
I'm in Somerset.
Nice one, Solar Hawk. Love it down there. Let's get back in the... if I just put that on. There we go. Let's get back inside the cabin back there. Sorry, this is as fast as it seems to want to go. Go past the toilet. What's that say?
Fox Zulu, contact
That's the emergency exit. Oh,
It
hello.
actually looks really good for freeware.
It does. It's got like a
Trophy,
shiny
congratulations.
surface. Oh, cheers,
You've
mate.
received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
Now, these do not look like Navy people. I'm sure that haircut's not regulation. Or
Oh, oh,
Marines.
oh, 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 oh.
Hey, look at that. I've never seen a sofa on an aeroplane before.
On
This must
runway
be seriously
2,
first class.
on runway 2, 2.
There's another one with her feet up at the desk. I think we're going through what the Americans call the bathroom.
He's dead, lol.
That
LOL.
was the kitchen, I think, actually. It's a nice little kitchen on the aeroplane. Dodgy
From that
reluctant
last
services.
landing, LOL.
Absolutely. We're carrying the body back now. And we're at the back of the model. Well, there it was. That was a bit of fun. Let's get back in front. Ooh. Bonjour. Right. So, there we are. Right.
Coronavirus is making me have to do lockdown.
Yeah, me too. Me too, mate. Not good, is it? Whoa, this has got some punch. A little bit of forward pressure on the odd yoke. Oh, nice. Like this.
But hey, what's the problem when there is X-Plane 11 LMAO?
Yeah, that's so true. Although, I must admit, my little PC is feeling the weight of everything I'm asking it to do. VR plus streaming, plus using all this auto-gen. Let's see what FPS we got. Oh, it's above 20, 24. Look at that, this is gaining some altitude quickly. I suppose if this is a military transport plane, that's one of its... There we go, flaps up. Let's get that map up again. Look at that, because of all the extra systems that it's running, can you see? Unless it's doing some loading, it's gone down to 20. So this is what the trouble I have on aircraft with a lot of systems running in the background, is that it uses more CPU time.
Yeah, when MFS 2020 comes out it will kill my PC LMAO.
Yeah, agreed.
Can we check whether you have the gear up?
Yes, I've just done that. I did check, but good call, Solar. Yeah, that's entirely fair to ask that after the last time. I have to say though, free model this one.
LOL.
Yeah, so just like the TBM, this is going to suffer from the same issue, which is, if you just put that to one side, you can see that all these different systems here are
Onk bank angle FFS LOL.
Yeah, yeah. All these, I'm not flying as I should be, you're absolutely right. All these different systems basically take CPU cycles, and I'm running a third generation i7, a 3770, and I've had to overclock it to even get anywhere near.
I have to go now. Bye.
Oh, take it easy, exotic fantasy. Enjoy whatever it is you're doing.
Thanks for a great stream.
You're welcome, matey.
Bye.
See ya.
And the landing LOL.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Cheers, man. And you. It's pretty from up here. Just very, very hard on FPS. Imagine this with a computer that could run it though.
Yes, it's dragging a bit.
11855, 1 expected.
Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I wonder if this has thrust reversers. So we're going to go out over Lake Geneva, or Lac Léman as it's called, if you get near Lausanne. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's bring it back up again. There's the airport, so we will go to the interesting. Loading. There we are. Once it's loaded, it speeds up again. That's so annoying. Bit more lag.
Lightning.
Yeah. Sudden, out of nowhere lightning. It's interesting though, because I don't normally fly at this altitude because I'm flying little planes. There we are. It's all done with its loading. Still the FPS is low then. It's just the systems. Right.
I can't wait to get my new one.
Oh man, you're gonna have such fun. I'll be watching you on stream.
Yeah man, LOL. We can fly together too.
Yeah, this is gonna be good shit. You're doing 360 knots nearly.
Ryanair 146 November, number 2 contact ground 129 at this line. 129 and 146 November, bye bye. Hello, 5367, good afternoon. By intersection Kilo, line up runway 13 left, clear for takeoff, wind 100 degrees, 1 feet. Line up via Kilo, left, Kilo 5 feet.
I hope that was geared down.
It was. I'm not going to live that down, am I?
Nope, LOL.
Good afternoon, by intersection Kilo, line up runway 13 left, clear for takeoff, wind 100 degrees, 12 knots.
This will be tricky.
Yes, 4 Mike Foxtrot, hello again, continue approach runway 13 left, wind 100 degrees, 10 knots.
I would like to say I have faith in you, lol.
Yeah, so would I. Whoa, what the hell's it doing? That third stage of flaps just made me balloon like a mother.
16 kilo.
Daniel 2, Victor Bravo,
Oh well, I'll just use the residual energy and we'll scooch it in, stopping dead before the end of the runway. Are you ready for this?
Sink rate, sink rate, sink rate.
Yeah, I knew I'd frighten her.
Sink rate, sink rate.
Terrible passenger, that one.
Pull up, pull up. Sink rate, pull up, sink rate, sink rate, sink
There
rate.
you go.
Sink rate,
Throttles
sink
right
rate,
back.
Too high.
Sync rate, ha ha ha.
I'm going to bring the flaps up to stop it ballooning. All that height came up when I stuck the flap on. There you go.
Pull up,
Right,
pull up.
now over the top of these pylons that they put in the way.
Pull up, pull up.
Approaching.
go.
2.
Sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate.
40, 30, 20.
CSA for my Foxtrot for information.
Long
That's
landing.
captured before you.
Long landing.
Tell me about it.
9,000 feet remaining.
Well, that's the passengers dead, lol.
Heart attacks all round. Ryanair welcomes you to Stansted Airport. We hope you've had a pleasant flight.
Ooh-hoo.
Wizz Air 484, runway 13 left, clear to land, wind 100 degrees, 11 knots.
Headline 13 left for Wizz Air 481.
Bodies are on the left and right.
CSA for my Foxtrot, contact ground 121.9, goodbye.
Please pick up a body as you leave. Be sure to take all of your nappies with you.
2031 Tower, good afternoon, Roger, stop at the holding point, I'll call you.
I like the airport though, don't you? It's cool here. Very nice. Right then.
Aeroflot 231 by intersection kilo line up runway 13 left and wait.
Looks nice.
Runway 13 left from Kilo, Aeroflot 031.
Flight power shuts off. Oh, it doesn't work. What a shame.
484, contact ground 121.9.
Oh well.
That one does. Oh, it says it works, but it doesn't. Is it a twist? Oh, hello. What the hell?
Caution on taxiway.
I've literally
on
done nothing.
taxiway.
What's it doing? Do you think that's a bug?
WTF.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. So that button there is actually a, does it say parking or emergency brake, modulating turn to lock. So that's actually just a self-destruct button. That's great.
Well, they were recovering, but now.
Right then. I think that's me for a bit. I will be back on later. Take it easy, mate.
Okie dokie, take care.